wisdom, power, and freedom was the idea that Rebazar relayed to Paul at that time. And so, like all of us, and like you, I'm assuming you went through the different grades in high school before you went to college or universities or whatever. And so that was for that time. But now, no, none of that. And the power idea, like the rod of power, well, that was, that was an explanation for that time. But now, no, it's an isn't. Like the sun shining. There's no power. And the idea of power, okay, that's, you might say, in people's mind, yes, people do have an influence through agreement. And yes, there is this cause and effect reaction in creation, okay? And what has been the idea with many, and that is that they want to, in some way, absorb that energy, that cause and effect agitation, which is called energy, just like electricity is produced through an agitation of some kind, want to absorb that, thinking that, okay, well, I can be all powerful, I can be this or that or whatever. But no, we have nothing to do with any of those. And again, it's awareness. And with the awareness, you will eventually recognize real love, okay? And again, it's like the sun shining. It's not the personal love, but you have that side of you too, okay? But that's in the personal area. But you don't want to try and use that as the definition for what life is. That's something else. So that triangle is the old days. Yeah, that's the old stuff. Again, just let it all go. Like the sun shining, it all just is. And hey, it's been very simplified for everyone. It's very simplified, but our mind wants to think in complexity because that's how the mind is. And that's how we've been taught. Look at our lives. It's very complex. But that isn't life. Look at the birds. Yeah, the birds are a great example. They don't consider any complexity. Their life is very simple. They fly around, they get food, they have a nest, they rest. And it's recognizing what's real. And so they recognize their environment, the environment they're in. Now we're into the bigger step to where we learn to recognize the true reality, the environment that all life is, aside from creation. And so, yeah, that's a lot. But no, again, these are just ideas in creation. What Paul taught was high school stuff. It was the first steps. I was shown that too a long time ago. It's just the first steps. And so we don't need to drag words and ideas with us. The best thing to do every day is just, throw it all out. Have nothing. Don't even think. Just be and see what shows up and decide to do something wonderful. Yeah. Why carry any burden? Why carry anything? Learn to, me again, what I look for is, how is it that I can create something and share something so that people can wake up and be wonderful, like yourself? That's my whole focus. Not these ideas that sound cute. See, people have been taught that thinking the way you think about these ideas, and you're more spiritual, you're a better person, you're this or that, it's all nonsense. Look at the sun shining. It doesn't consider anything. And it's brighter than all of us here. So it's fine. So there's the examples. Do you need it? It's nonsense. It's more fun to be now. And you don't have to carry anything. You don't have to carry these ideas. And objectively look at others, how they do. And that's just, they frame their consciousness in a particular way. They frame it. And it all equals nothing. Just like the Eckists and other spiritual groups and the religious people, whatever, they frame their consciousness thinking that all these ideas equal something, and they don't. They don't equal anything. They're puffs of smoke. Yeah, they can be references, but for the most part, they're old references, and people get wrapped up in them. Then they start adding their emotions and all this stuff, and then they're all confused. And then they start to have situations and problems thinking that, oh, you know, I'm a good person, I'm spiritual. Why are these things happen to me? Is it my bad karma? Is it this or that? See, they're all confused. Forget all that. Throw it out. Be wonderful every moment. Learn to be now and learn to be aware. It's a lot more fun. And then decide to do something wonderful. And let's see what shows up. It's a lot more fun.